Returning now to the studio with more on Israeli-Saudi relations is Middle East expert from the Begin-Sadat Center at Ilan University, Dr. Mordechai Kedar. Dr. Kedar, welcome back.
Good evening, Ilan.
All right, so with NSO Group, with the allegations against NSO Group and Israel in mind, and with Khashoggi, how do you think that even if we were to successfully make ties with Saudi Arabia public, how do you think that would reflect on Israel?
Well, when you talk about public relations, it's something totally different from what happens in the Middle East. Because in the Middle East, most relations are behind the scenes, like mushrooms, which grow better in the darkness. This is the philosophy, or the political philosophy of the Middle East. Unlike Europe, unlike America, which everything here there is, or almost everything is public, here much is behind the scenes. There are relations between Israel and Saudi Arabia, and once in a while we have something leaked out, like the NSO and all kinds of other equipment which Israel sells or doesn't sell to Saudi Arabia. Yet, the question is whether to make it public or not. This is totally different on a different level. And here, actually, you face a problem where the Arabs are still saying that they are committed to the Palestinian problem.
Yeah, so, the Saudi king actually just convened the summit.
In order to cover the Saudi-Israeli cooperation, Saudi Arabia gave $150 million to UNRWA in order to shut the Palestinians' mouth. And actually, last Friday, December 7, the sermon of the Al-Aqsa Mosque, which is the PA controlled, they actually praised the Saudis for giving this money to UNRWA. Means that Saudi Arabia is buying the Palestinian silence for relations with Israel. This is how it works.
I see. All right. So, but wouldn't it be, I don't know, couldn't we change the way that works in the Middle East by leading by example, by having a government? Because right now, by this mushroom kind of doctrine, by working behind the scenes, you still have a vast majority of citizens in the Arab world who would rather not have relations with Israel. So wouldn't it be better to lead by example from the government?
Look, the Middle East sharply divides between what you see on the picture, what you see right now on this picture, and what is behind the scenes. You see now Mohammed bin Salman. You don't know how many wives his family have. Means his father, his uncles. This is something which nobody talks about because this is behind the scenes. You don't know what his relations with his brothers and cousins, which are very, very bad relations.
Yeah.
He has a whole
after locking them up in a Hilton.
He has a whole Ritz-Carlton. He has the whole turmoil against him in the family. And to say the truth, I'm not sure that he will eventually, finally will be the king. Because there is a big opposition against the man. You don't see it on his face because they cover. This is the culture of the Middle East. Making face as if everything is under control while inside you keep the turmoil. Okay, so this is the culture.
All right. Dr. Kedar, thank you so much as always.
No problem.